I can't remember if I've mentioned this before on Weekly 50. I probably have, but that's okay. I'll say it again. One of the things that I like doing with my macro lens is kind of revisiting old shots that I've taken or old concepts I've taken and seeing what else I can do with them. And that's kind of the case here. I have taken some pictures of this type of scene where there's like some frozen water or a water drop or something like that. And I remember a couple years ago, I took a shot like this, well, sort of like this. It was like a water drop falling off of a building with my standard 50 millimeter lens. And like, it was just blue. And then there's this tiny dot and it just didn't look interesting at all. And with a macro lens, you can get really close to stuff like that, of course, because it's macro, and kind of reconceptualize some of these shots that I say you, but I'm talking about me, reconceptualize some of these shots that I've taken before. And that's what you're seeing here. This is it's some ice at the edge of a lake. We were out at I think it was Lake McMurtry, my wife and I with our kids, and it was after a snow and things were starting to melt. And I saw this little, it's like an overhang almost. On the left, you can see some dirt. And then the ice was like hanging out over it. This is right on the edge of the lake. And I thought, well, this is similar to some things I've thought about before, but how can I take this in a different way with my macro lens? And the key was distance to subject and light. I wanted to get really close to the subject, but not have the subject be the only thing in frame. And also, where's the light coming from? And you'll notice in this shot, the light is coming from the right. And that was kind of the key to this whole thing. I could have taken this from a couple different angles, but I liked this one because it just made everything sparkle and shine. And it even cast a nice cool glow on the dirt on the left-hand side. You can see it's kind of lit up, especially way on the edge of the frame. There's that yellow band. So looking at those different elements, like how close am I to the subject and where's the light coming from, that really made a big difference in this shot. So I'm having fun with this, with kind of revisiting shots that I've taken before, at least concepts that I've attempted to photograph before, and it's probably going to be something I continue throughout the year.